This is Divinikey's DK ONI switch. It's a 65-gram long pulse linear switch manufactured by Tecsee. This is Teksee's first switch using a new material which they call HPE. It's apparently a mix on UPE or wipe. The long pull stem is made of palm and results in 3.5mm total travel, making this compatible with your cherry profile keycaps on north-facing boards. This housing and stem combination is pretty interesting, which I'll get into later. So Tecsee has made its mark in the keyboard world throughout the last year or two and continues to do so. Stock, they feel pretty smooth as expected from an wipe mix. The housing is very tight, and I don't see a need for any switch films here. While it does feel smooth stock, the sound does leave a little bit to be desired. In my opinion, it sounds a little bit hollow or plasticky, if that makes sense. There's a small hint of spring sound, which I'll let you have a quick comparison for. I'll let you have a quick comparison between its stock and lubed. With it lubed, I believe it sounds a lot better and full, so I would fully suggest lubing these switches. Now let's backtrack a little here. At the beginning, I mentioned that these were a long pull stem with a housing with wipe mix. This immediately reminded me of a little Frankenstein switch called the Creamsicle. For those that don't know, it consists of a C3 tangerine housing, which is also, by the way, made of wipe, or at least a mix of it, and a Novel Keys cream stem, which is a pretty smooth long pull stem. Now, as far as I know, Divinikey and Tecsee never stated that the ONI switch were inspired by Creamsicles, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Now, I don't have any creams nor enough tangerines on hand to make a full board of Creamsicles, but I do have some kale black stems, which are almost identical to the cream stem. I'll give a little comparison between the two to see how they compare and sound lubed. So yeah, they sound pretty similar. But what do I think of this switch? Well, I think it's a pretty good switch. While it is smooth stock, I would definitely lube these, just to improve the sound and get rid of that spring crunch noise. Priced at just 50 cents per switch, I would definitely say that these switches are worth getting, especially if you're a fan of Creamsicles. If you just want to try out a good long pull linear switch, I can also fully suggest these switches, as long as you lube them. This was my first review video, so I'm not really sure how well I did as a reviewer. However, if you did like the video, let me know, and I'll see if I can make more reviews in the future when I have some free time. And now I'll leave you with the full sound test of the DK ONI switches.